Meet the woman addicted to eating her husband's ashes.
And I didn't want to wipe him off because that's my husband. I don't want to wipe him away. So I just licked it off my fingers.
Jesus.
And here I am today, almost 2 months later, and I can't stop.
You can't stop eating your husband's ashes? Right. You know when people say, oh, I wonder what finished him off? She did. She's having him for breakfast, lunch and dinner. It's not like you can just pop down to Asda and get a refill. Once he's gone, he is well and truly gone, and you've eaten him.
I take my husband everywhere. To the grocery store. Shopping.
I mean, it's not normal carrying your husband's ashes around Tesco's, is it? But it's harmless, for now at least.
Anywhere I go, he goes.
Whoa, hang on a second. That's where I draw the line. You're putting a seatbelt round your husband's ashes. What's that going to do? Just chuck it in the boot. Or better still, don't bring it at all.
When I go grocery shopping, I buy the foods that he likes.
Why are you doing that then?
When I cook what he likes. I don't eat it.
Why? What a waste of food. Who's cooking food for dead people? Before we go any further, I'd really appreciate you just taking a second to click that like button down below and also that subscribe button if you haven't already as well, as I try and push towards 25,000 subs, and let's crack on.
Casey initially found comfort by having her husband's ashes at her side. Her addiction has recently evolved.
Evolved? Yeah, just a little bit. Going around and eating your husband's ashes is one hell of an evolution, isn't it? You've gone from carrying him to consuming him. Bit of a leap.
First I lick my finger, and I don't just dip it in. I swirl around to kind of feel and get it caked on there good.
Why are we seeing this? We've just seen a little montage of her eating her husband's ashes. Now she's going through it like some sort of how-to video as if we're supposed to try it out ourselves at home. Absolutely ridiculous.
And then I just eat it.
It's just the way that she shrugs her shoulders like it's a perfectly normal thing to do, and that we're the weird ones. That actually makes me feel sick. It's the combination of someone licking their fingers, which I already don't like, and then the slight issue of it being her dead husband's remains. Sort of turns my stomach a little bit, does that?
It tastes like rotten eggs.
So let's get this straight. You're eating through your husband's ashes for the taste of rotten eggs. If it was chocolate sprinkles or something, fair enough, go ahead. You know, sure, put some on top of your ice cream, have some on top of your hot chocolate. Go ahead and do that if you want. But rotten eggs? I mean, not even just eggs, rotten eggs. How can you be enjoying that? You know, at least use it as like a breadcrumb type consistency on top of chicken or something like that. You know, at least turn it into sort of fried chicken made out of your dead husband's ashes. Actually, it does make me feel a bit sick. Oh, God. That does.
I've lost 42 pounds since my husband passed away.
Now she's talking about it like it's some sort of weight loss diet that she's been on. Have you got the ashes of a dead family member in a jar? Why not eat them for a month and just watch the weight drop off? You won't regret it. I'll just stick to food, thanks, Casey. I mean, isn't this cannibalism for a start? So, you know, can you do that legally? Eating your husband's dead remains in ash form? Does it make it more weird or less weird that it's in ash form as opposed to body parts? Let me know in the comments section below.
Casey eats her husband's ashes 5 to 6 times a day.
I like how it's 5 to 6 times a day. Depends on how she feels, really, when she wakes up on the morning. Depends if she needs a bit of a pick-me-up in the afternoon. She might have an extra scoop out of her husband's jar.
When I got Sean back from the crematory, he weighed 6 pounds. He is closer to 5 pounds now.
Turns out she's not the only one that's lost weight. He's a pound lighter, thanks to her.
Very few people know that Casey is eating her husband's ashes.
Well, over 1.5 million people know about it now, Casey.
Gotta be a really sick person to eat someone's ashes.
Yeah, pretty much. But I do feel sorry for her because she's clearly grieving the loss of her husband, and people cope with grief in very different ways, and it can cause you to act out of character. Sometimes it, you know, causes people to resort to look to comfort from food or drink, drugs, whatever. Just in this case, she's resorted to not just finding comfort from carrying him around everywhere, but actually eating him as well. I mean, she does need some help, doesn't she? And I'm surprised nobody around has sort of encouraged that help sooner. And in fact, they've gone to, you know, call in a documentary team or whatever you want to call this and film it instead for our enjoyment. When I say enjoyment, it's not really enjoyable, you know, watching someone eat their husband's ashes.
She wants to reveal the truth to her cousin Stephanie.
I've been eating his ashes.
That's the most reserved reaction ever. You've just found out your closest friend has been eating her dead husband's ashes, and that's how you react.
Wow.
To be fair, the shock on her face there, she's definitely questioning the friendship. Am I okay to never see her ever again as a result of this? The answer? Definitely yes. Yes, definitely.
It is a kind of a little too much, maybe.
Again, that's the most polite reaction you're ever going to get from somebody. It's just kind of a little too much, maybe. What, eating your dead husband's ashes? Yeah, just a little bit. You know, at least add a bit of seasoning on top or something. Give it a bit of flavour.
I'm so scared that I'm pretty close to the edge right now, and if I eat him, like all of him, it may push me over.
This is such a weird conversation. She's literally saying if she eats all of her husband, it might push her over the edge. This is a conversation I'll never have for a variety of reasons, really. It's just so bizarre. To be fair to her friend, she's taken it quite well.
I don't want to be, oh, there's a little crazy lady that ate her husband.
Well, that's the title of this video ruined then. I mean, if you didn't want to be known as that crazy woman that eats her husband's ashes, then why get it filmed and put out publicly, then, it will be my question. Because you've already become that crazy one, really, regardless of whether you finish him off or not. Anyway, you know, best of luck to Casey. Hopefully she can stop eating her husband's ashes sometime soon, before it's too late. What a weird video this has been. Thank you all so much for watching though. I'd really appreciate you just taking a second to click that like button and also that subscribe button if you've got this far and you haven't already as well. I'll see you guys shortly for another video. I really appreciate your support recently. It's been great. Hopefully I'll get onto a more regular upload schedule shortly. And yeah, we'll wait and see. I think I should have a couple more videos coming out soon. Thanks for watching guys. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.